Yo, what is up, guys? Today we're going to be reviewing both Ghosts. This one from the Rebel series and this one from the Ahsoka series. I decided to do both of them since I had both of them, and I thought it'd be pretty cool. So let's start out with the older one, because I like the older one, and I just think it's better. I don't know. This Ghost, is the minifigures. These are the minifigures. Zeb, Kanan, Hera, and a Stormtrooper. I actually like this version of the Stormtrooper. I wish they kept making it. I don't know. I think it's my favorite. I think my favorite minifigure out of all this has to be Zeb. I just thought, I think that minifigure is really cool. Get an overview of this. Just to both cockpit. This top one and then the bottom one. You can see the top seat up here, and then the seat down here, I think, can slide. No. Oh, yeah. Wait. There we go. It can slide, so you put the minifigure right here, and then pretty sure you can put another one back there. And then you can get the turret, and you can put a minifigure in there. This is a feature that I really like. I think it's really cool. And then in there's nothing really in there, but there's these little doors. Pretty sure you can put stuff in there probably. Cybrix 800 from the future. That thing is really difficult to get back in. Like, really difficult. Does it lead somewhere? Oh yeah, so you can put the crate that comes with this Lego set in there. It's a little hidden. I didn't even know about that. I do not have the Phantom that came with this set. Count of its price right now, but if it did come, if I did have it, it would be at the back of this ship. One downside about this is that you're always gonna have this spot open, and it's just kind of ugly if you don't have the Phantom that came with this ship. But I still like it because it's engines. Look at these engines. They're so cool. I think they're very accurate to the show. And then here's an escape. I think they're escape pods. Okay, yeah, they are escape pods. So both of these are escape pods. You can take them out, and then you can place a minifigure in there. Pretty sure, I don't think we saw in the Rebel series them ever get into an escape pod, but like, tell me if they did and it was from their ship, and you can prove me wrong. And yeah, that's technically the whole Ghost. It didn't really have an interior like the new one does. We'll get to that in a second, but I still really like it because I think it's more accurate to the show, the build overall. One last thing about this ship, I didn't actually notice it, but there's a little crate down there. I don't even remember putting it down there, but that's really cool. I never noticed it. It shows like both floors that were in the Ghost. It's really cool. Let's start out with the minifigures for the new Ghost that came out in 2024. Like, these minifigures are decent. I guess they're trying to be accurate to the Ahsoka series. I just wish it came with like minifigures that were actually from the Rebel series, like Zeb, Kanan, and even Ezra I think that would have been really cool, but instead it just came with these two figures that no one wants. Get over there. The Hera, like, she's decent. It's pretty accurate to the Ahsoka series, so I can't really say anything. Then here's her son. Pretty decent. And then Chopper. Now let's move on to the Phantom. Or if, no, this is the Phantom 2, if I'm correct. It's pretty generic, yeah. It's just basically what you would think it is. It's just a little seat right there for a minifigure, and you can just close this up. It has some cool stickers on it. I think that's really cool. Right there. Then it's on this side. And then, starting out with the video with the Ghost, you can actually put this in the ship. And it actually comes with the ship. You don't have to buy it separately, which was really nice. And the one good thing about this is that it has an interior. Now, this ship does have 1,394 pieces, a little more than the original one that has 929. So, more pieces definitely gave him more room to put the interior. You can see that side where that doorway goes, and that doorway goes somewhere. There we go. Now let's move on to the cockpit. It's okay. I wish it was better. I'm sure it came with a seat. I bet I'm just missing that or whatever. If it did, let me know in the comments and I'll go grab one and put it in there. And then here's like where the gunner sits. Now there is here is where the gunner sits. There is like a little design flaw to this. Yeah, you can pop it out and plop a minifigure in there. But if you just don't wanna put get this thing out of the ship, you're gonna have to take out the joysticks, which is kind of annoying sometimes. But like, I guess it's not meant to be that sturdy because you're supposed to pop this thing out. And one cool thing about this is that this one has a cool thing with its gun. Pretty sure it's back here. Oh yeah, there it is. This thing has a cool thing with its gun where you can turn it, pretend to shoot it. That's really cool. Found that really cool. Now this one is way more detailed and way more bigger than the old one, but I still think the old one was better. Please let me know in the comments and which one had the better minifigures. I just think the old one was better because I think it was way more accurate, even though this one is way more bigger and more details. But the old one has better minifigures. See, way more minifigures. I think just a little bit more accurate from the Rebels show than this one. And I think it was more accurate because it's of its design. See how much these aren't really much different, but I just think this design is way more accurate. Now, it's probably not gonna, they probably didn't try to go accurate on the Rebel series for this one because it was for the Ahsoka series, so like many years in the future. So I could get that if that's the reason why, but I'm always gonna stick with the old one because I think this one's way more cooler. And the box art for this one is way cooler. Look at that. That's just super cool. It's got like that explosion and the that cool background and outline with that stormtrooper. Look at that compared to this. Like, it's okay, but it's not that great. And I just think this one's better. Yeah. Once I get the Phantom that comes with this, I'll totally do a review on it. Yeah. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. Bye.